fitstep.com and powerfultrainingsecrets.com. Got a killer shoulder inset superset exercise for you today that's done with two very antagonistic exercises. What you're going to do is alternate reps of a kneeling shoulder press with a barbell and a pull-up, which is a wide grip pull-up. So you're basically going to be going back and forth between two directly opposite movements, which is the press and the pull. What you're going to do to set this up is you're going to do this in the rack. You're going to set the bar on a rail probably about waist height. Then you're going to set these racking pins just a couple of feet higher than that. When you see how I do it, you're going to see exactly what I mean. What you're going to do is kneel down. You're going to do the press to here, put the bar on those racks, and then pull up from there. And let yourself down, move the bar out, and then lower back down to the bottom of the start position for the shoulder press. What this does is it alternates two different movements that both target the rear delts. The press hits the rear side and the front delt. The pull doesn't really hit those front and side delts very much, but it does target the rear delt to some degree. And what you're going to do is keep your feet on the floor to actually actively help and really get a maximum contraction as you're trying to pull those elbows back as you're doing the pull-up. So when you're doing the press, push up, try and force those elbows back as you come to the top, then put the weight on the back. As you're doing the pull-up, then you're really squeezing those rear delts again. So this is like a double hit basically on the rear delts. And it's a really cool one, it really works well. And you'll see exactly how I do it right now. So you want to get yourself right up against the uprights here, very close to, just maybe a couple inches away. Kneel down, your core nice and tight. That's the movement, and you can see what I'm doing this. Once I press up, I'm bringing those elbows back. Then to get it on the racks, I'm just moving my whole torso forward until the bar hits the uprights of the rack here. Then I know I can put it back down and then pull myself the rest of the way up. I'm going to show you a side view on here as well so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so here's a side view of that double phase shoulder exercise. What you're going to do, like I said, start from the bottom, like this. Push up. Make sure your elbows are getting forced backwards because that's what's going to activate the rear delts. Once you're locked out, shift your whole body forward until the bar hits the rails, and then do the pull-up, using your toes to help spot yourself, and really focus on pulling those elbows back as you're pulling yourself up because that's what's going to really activate the rear delts again. Set the bar down, shift it away, and then boom. Here's what it looks like. So that's the two-phase movement, hitting both the rear delts in both phases of the movement. It's a really, really powerful combination. I can feel my rear delts lighten up like I really not ever felt before. Because the beauty of this is you're not just doing light, lateral raises using 10-pound dumbbells. You're actually using enough weight to do a press and a pull. Reasonably heavy, tight form. It's really powerful when you would really feel those rear delts kicking in both exercises. Once you, sorry, it's a tough one, I'm just kind of huffing and puffing here. But basically what I want to try and say is that one little muscle is the common denominator between two big muscle movements. And it's really going to get pushed hard when you're doing these in combination like this. So this is, if you have any rear delt weakness, or if you just want to build your shoulder strength, this is a killer combination.